Hello and welcome to the next event of the BIM One-on-One series in global market from BIM Freelance. I am Gustavo Ferreiro, the host of the event. This new part of the series is ArchiCAD versus Allplan, and we got here with the sponsorship of BIM Week and BIM Campus, the sponsorship of the whole series, sponsors of the whole series, and we have here Claudio Lima, that is one of the world best known guys of graphics of ArchiCAD. Claudio has his office in Portugal, in Europe, and this office is well implemented with this kind of virtual building in the first time, because Claudio has a lot of experience, one of the first users and first educators about ArchiCAD, and one of the most recognized in ArchiCAD. Hello, Claudio, welcome.
Hello, Gustavo. Thank you for your presentation and for the invite me.
Thank you to be here. Thank you. Sergi Ferrater is well known as one of the also leaders we have here. We are lucky to have here two of the best experts all over the world with Allplan, with a lot of experience and know ArchiCAD, know Allplan, know Bentley products. Is one of the best implementators in Spanish language, but at international level with the work in Nemetschek, the well-known work in Nemetschek. Now is AC on, and Sergi is the expert not only for the global market, but is one of the most important guys to support the expansion and the preservation of one of the oldest applications, Allplan. Welcome, Sergi.
Well, thank you, Gustavo, for inviting me. Thank you. Hello, everybody.
And then let's go, guys, with the event. Okay, we proceed with this kind of stress test to the environments, and let's start with the same structure of the rest of the BIM One-on-One event. 4 blocks. The first block is BIM performance, automation, maintenance, centering the modeling, most of them. Collaboration and co-design, the second block. The cybersecurity, securing privacy, the third block. And the analysis about the decision-making with the Ecoefficiency, the 2A, and the IPD, which is the value. The last block is the consequence of what we're talking about in the other 3 blocks. And then we start with the first question is we're starting with ArchiCAD, with Claudio. Which is the architecture of your system of ArchiCAD, Claudio? Short answers. These are short answers, please.
Do you mean
the architecture of the system, the modeling system?
Oh, the architecture of the machine. The operating
works
system.
Only one file or multi-file, or?
Oh, you're already on that files. Okay. It depends. You have one file, you have multi-files, and you have BIM server. We have all.
But the modeling inside is based on one file, no?
One file, yeah.
One file, I guess. And Sergi, your system is based on?
It's in multi-file system.
Multi-file. Thank you. This is kind of short answers. Open up now the part for you to explain if you like the architecture and the advantage that you see in your architecture, Claudio.
The advantage, you have, I said one file, but you work with one file and you have linked files. So you have to you composite one single file with multi-users files that could be server or non-server. So you can split.
But the advantage that you see in the system that use ArchiCAD, in your experience as user, okay?
The advantage is just simple. It works. It works good.
And it's okay.
Yeah, it works.
Okay. let's break down that. Sergi.
Well, one of the advantages in Allplan system, this multi-file system, is that you break down the model into small pieces, so you don't need a very a huge machine to work on Allplan, because you work on small pieces of the model, and also therefore it's prepared for collaboration, and
Okay.
also the performance is good.
Okay, the first question is more, which is your system? And now we go to starting output answers, because architecture is related with performance. Let's go to the performance. Yes or no? In your professional opinion, your system is fast enough? Claudio, sorry.
In my opinion, it's never enough. It works.
That's okay. For current version, in your opinion, right now, with your experience, it's okay?
Yes. Yes.
Sergi?
It is fast enough. Yes. Yes. From after 25 years of experience, I can say yes, it's fast enough.
Yeah. The other question is related. Is breaking down the other. Is you, as me, when you model with your system, this performance advance, now this performance is only increasing and it's only go up, and there is no problem any longer, and we have confidence in the future of the application because right now it's working, and the future will go better or not, or is sustained, is steady?
You asking me?
Yeah, Claudio, you are the first. You are architect, and then
I thought you were still talking with Sergi. Large problems. You're talking about large problems. It's the same. You can split the file, and then you have one file, and then you have many people working.
Okay. But your opinion about performance. This is a easy question. Is, in your opinion and in your experience, you suffer in the past and you don't suffer right now?
No, I don't suffer. I suffer when. No, I don't suffer. It works okay. You have kids. You always want more. So it's nice to go like this. You have to work with the tools that you have now.
Okay.
In my point of view, yes, it is fast enough. I mean, with the new computers, new graphic cards, etc., you can leverage of them, and yeah, it is fast enough today.
You see in both, we're starting with a related question about performance. You see in the advance of the speed in internet, or the speed of the computers and the graphics, something that will be some Rubicon, something like that creates a new chance for the application, or we are only achieving new performance that is really the same for the user? You see some change that will upscale the application, or right now is working and will work in the future? That's it.
No. When I start working, you can do floor plan sections and elevations, but you only have walls and have just empty walls, empty windows and doors. Now you have much more information. So if you have a much power machine and graphic cards, you will have much more information on it.
We are putting more information. What? Good point. I guess good point. Sergi?
Yeah, especially working in collaboration, that is using the internet cloud-based projects. Since 2 years ago, Allplan has been much faster than before, so it's much comfortable to work in collaboration projects. Okay, we are discovering interesting things. I follow your point, Claudio. It's really interesting. We are introducing all the information. In the past, I remember that people say, and 13 environments was designed only to have 13 part of the information, because they say it's the only part of information is really needed. On my point of view, this is not a virtual building, but you guess that the future is that the virtual building will be complete, all the information there, and because of the performance increasing day by day, this is possible and all the information will be there? Yes. I have lots of clients that work with lots of information, but because you can have schedules and everything perfect.
but the problem is that it's very difficult to handle the file. So if you have a great computer that can perform hard files, you can put, you never be happy. You need always to put more information. For my clients, I see this. Oh no, I want this, I want more this, I want more. So, okay, you want more, but you need a machine that can support it. So I'm hoping that in the future, on these new M computers will be much more better.
Okay, Sergey, your point of view?
In my point of view, Allplan has been from the first beginning a quite speed software to perform different size of projects. And today's performance is based on mainly the graphic card. So today we have very good graphic cards in a very low cost machine. So you can
that's the point.
Leverage of that.
Disadvantage. Okay. Thank you, guys. We go in this block to the segment of automation. Short answers, most of them, is first, Claudio, do you think your system is efficient by design? We are talking about tasks. We are talking about automation, not really Dynamo, Grasshopper, not right now. Next questions. But you guess that by design, your system is efficient?
Yes, almost, yes.
Okay, Sergey? Thank you.
Yes. Since the introduction of the smart parts language in Allplan, they have created new tools that make design more efficient.
Okay, my question, Sergey, is by design without the smart parts.
Okay.
But by design, thinking about the system is, you guess that the design of the system, the architecture, the base of the system, that is the same, the system is quite efficient by design?
Oh yes. If you mean the core architecture of the design,
it's a complicated answer, but you are prepared to this kind of questions, okay?
Yes. As I said, for me, the multi-file system is prepared to be efficient from the beginning. Yes.
Which is the way to automate tasks or procedures in your system, Claudio?
Organization. You have to be
skills, and then
skills. Yeah, not skill. You can have skills, but don't have organization. You have to respect rules, and if you are based on rules, it works pretty good.
But you are talking about rules because your system has rules, some tool about doing 13 techniques, 13 sequence of commands, 13 way, or you are talking about the people doing the job and knowing how to do it. And then we're talking about the skills, no? Skills and abilities in the system.
Yes and no. You have to think in the future. You have to think, okay, what I want is this. So if I want this, I need to have some rules so I can achieve that hand. That's not, you have on the end, oh, I want this. No, I have to go back now and have organization. No, you have to think first and then work later. Okay, Sergey?
Yes, in Allplan, you can automate tasks by the use of wizards. What it is this? This is the this tool, which we call it in Allplan, that is objects made up of multiple objects. So, yes, you need skills to perform.
But you have there the system, and that's one important point. We follow all the way, all this presentation about the skills and abilities in the system, because here there is two kind of streamlines. Okay, which is the object programming system in your in ArchiCAD and Allplan? Claudio, ArchiCAD?
The objects, the language of programmation.
The object programming language, yeah.
It's called
parametric. It's our parametrics, and maybe not the same system of the whole application.
Yeah, we have for long years this GDL, geometric description language.
Okay.
That can use parametric objects. Very simple. Okay, and Sergey?
In Allplan, we've got the object parametric system called Smart Parts, which is a let's say, a first cousin of the well-known ArchiCAD GDL.
Yeah, we are related because you are in the same, two different, so different systems, but in the same group, in the same BIM group, Nemescheck. No, it's quite interesting. This curiosity. Okay, some algorithmic environment available, or some solution that automates visual programming.
Yeah, by plugins, by joint ventures with others, not directly with ArchiCAD. You can
But
have.
there's something there, which is the environment, which is the name.
Yeah, it's Grasshopper. You can have direct link to Grasshopper and the.
Okay, Grasshopper.
Yes.
Grasshopper, yeah, Rhino and Grasshopper, but Grasshopper.
Rhino
Yeah,
and Grasshopper,
everybody knows the Grasshopper.
Yeah, Grasshopper.
Yeah. Okay, Sergi.
And in 2020, Allplan introduced visual scripting to create this parametric modeling of complex shapes.
Visual parametric modeling, no?
Yes.
Okay, that's the point in the algorithmic environment.
It's integrated in Allplan. Yeah.
Integrated. Okay, one solution that is not integrated but connected. Grasshopper, that is a whole world of algorithmic design, but is outside of the system but connected. And the other is inside the system. Quite interesting. The automation skills are needed, are high level, needs people with a lot of hours, a lot of experience, or maybe some levels can develop something. The question is, with a little 10 hours contents skills, you can improve some algorithmic design, or you need high level skills to make something?
In ArchiCAD, no. You just need, in my case, you just need 6 hours to build a model. After 6 hours of training, you can do almost everything in ArchiCAD.
Okay, you have a lot of experience in that, Sergi.
Yes.
Your question is about just the skills needed to model, or
okay, yeah. I was
algorithmic
about,
languages.
Sorry. My apologize. The question is, I am talking about the most exciting thing, that is the environment. But let's go up and talk about the automation capabilities of tasks and procedures. Okay, answer now, Sergi, please, to the question of algorithmic environments, and then we go backwards to the question of automation in procedures. Okay, the skills and automation in procedures. Okay.
Okay.
Right now is algorithmic design, visual programming.
Yes, at this visual, it's just a little bit easier than the smart parts scripting language.
Yeah,
because it's not visual. So visual scripting is more visual, more easy to understand, but it has much more possibilities to model, and in very complex objects with automate workflows.
Somebody with that enter in this 3 or 4 or 5 hours are capable to do something, because our architects, our interior architects are capable.
Yeah, they could do something, but not in the preliminary phases of the project, because you need the skills to understand this language.
Okay. Need a little. The curve is a little flat, and then increase when you know the base, and then and then go backwards to the question of automation in modeling in procedures. Claudio, this automation, the skills you need to automate in the procedures. First question is short answer is the skills are not so much. You don't need so much thing to know about automation. About these skills are not so much time. Don't need so much time.
No, for beginning, for having a 3D model, floor plan, sections, and elevations, the basic thing, you don't have to be an expert. But if you want to have more like schedules and something more like as I say, the I of the BIM, the information, then you have to need more skills,
Okay.
but nothing special. You
Okay,
just have to.
13 profiles from authors, from designers, need 13 skills, no problem, no so great big deal there. But when somebody from 4D or 5D or you need to the interoperability, this kind of editor, some ArchiCAD needs some more skills, but are okay, Sergi.
Yeah, in the design phase, I mean, for the modelers, it's not difficult. Of course, every program has its own rules and tools to perform a model, but it's you don't need much skills to start in a show training. You can perform a good model.
In your point of view, we are talking about one parameter, that is the savings, that is don't waste time. Okay, don't waste time and don't make mistakes, but don't waste time in a lean approach. My lean approach, I guess you know that we are always implementing lean every day, every time. That's the point of the lean. But the waste of time, in your opinion, from one guy or girl that know the skills about the system, but no automation, know how to improve the system. The investment in skills means that you double your performance, and then you can save half of the time, even more, because you know how to automate. Which is your person? Which is your person? If you invest, you can save 25%, 50%, something. Tell us something. Your opinion.
Yeah, I think it's about 80%. 80%. It's huge. It's huge if you have everything planned, or it's you just have to push a button, nothing more. But first you have to have this configuration, and after that, it's
the sacrifice, the curve, the education curve, the training curve is a little longer, but then you increase the efficiency, and then skills are profitable.
Yes.
Sergi, you think the...
Yes, also in Allplan, to automate tasks, you can use these wizards. That is to model
the person that you appreciate, that you tell this is the number. The person, still Claudio says 80% is a you know, it's a challenger. Okay, but I understand. I guess everyone here understand which is the point.
Yes, if you set up your wizards in Allplan, you can be much more efficient.
Okay,
and then it's geometric scaling.
Geometric, tell me a number between 0 and 100%.
Yeah, in the probably after 3 months of working, you can have maybe 100%, just the double of production.
That's the point. Well, guys,
time zero.
someday we talk about that in the value of skills, and certainly in the value of skill. But this is not Allplan or ArchiCAD or is the system, but the skills and how to organize the question. Because I guess a lot of people are interested in know your opinion about the whole of BIM, not only in ArchiCAD and Revit, but the systems. Thank you, guys. We are now talking about this kind of savings, this kind of organization, like Claudio says, is maintenance. Do your system need a lot of maintenance?
No. It's just work.
Hours? Thank you. Sergi?
For multi-file systems like Allplan, you need an IT manager, yes.
IT manager, that's one point, and it's okay. That's one disadvantage. I don't know if it influences the size of the projects. It's interesting. The maintenance is constant. You need to maintain all the time. Maintenance, we are talking about the modeling process. We are talking about your environment. You are talking about, we talk about architecture, collaborative architecture, but your system has constant maintenance, or is little milestones you need to go there. It's like a carbon, a carbon grill, or it's more than you put there the oil and then you have heat all year long.
You have to always keep some something working, you have to pay attention of if everything is working fine. Just that, nothing more simple.
Okay. Yeah, that's the final. Okay. Sergi?
Well, the maintenance is consistent if there are no changes in the network. I mean, because in a multi-file system you have to decide rules and permissions, and this is
I'm
quite...
sorry, Sergi, because we have this mixed situation in modeling and collaboration. We are now analyzing, and I have the opportunity for you to say, we are talking about maintenance in the collaborative. Yeah, I know Allplan is really a collaborative system by design. And then this kind of task, this kind of maintenance need to be done. If the network don't change, the team doesn't change, no problem. But if the team change, that is the IPD point will change. And then we assume that we need a constant maintenance. Because the network, the team will change.
Yes.
It's inevitable. But you need an IT or you need somebody in the team. This is the first for Claudio. You need somebody in the team to do certain. I don't want now. Sorry, I don't want now to talk about collaboration because it's the next block, and then we talk about this kind of administration coordination of the project of the whole team. One last answer: install, set up, and maintain your local. Because the environments are local, is easy, requires so much time, is the curve is of setup and maintain is good, and
no, it's just a question, as I always say, it's organizations. You have rules, you have to be to do things on the right place. You don't, after that you don't need to do anything.
But you believe that your system is easy to implement, easy to set up, easy to install, easy to maintain. Even when you change for a computer, no big deal.
No big deal. It's no problem.
Okay, Sergi.
Allplan is not so easy. It's easy to install, but it's not easy to set up a network.
Okay, but we're talking about collaboration because Allplan integrates collaboration by design.
Yes.
Multi-file. Okay, because as you know, we are talking. We are BIM managers. We are talking each other, colleagues. We are sharing some ideas. This is a disadvantage for Allplan, and I want to say that, for example, Revit and ArchiCAD works the way we're isolated and then join a teamwork, and it's okay, no problem. But Allplan is always by design a collaborative environment. This is a disadvantage, but can be an advantage because it's the same model, and you are modeling all the time in a collaborative, and you have now the opportunity to, because ArchiCAD is a great contender, you know, but Allplan is one of the oldest contenders, and then we have here the opportunity to have more than 30 years of experience in developing the system. The system must be quite mature. Okay, let's go to the next block. We are talking about collaboration, and it's 3 segments here. This is the collaboration architecture, short answers, most of them, collaboration itself, the process, and co-design. The first, we are short answers, please, is which is your environment system, multi-file. We're talking about the system, about collaboration. We are not talking about if you use multi-files when we're modeling alone, but in collaboration. We stay in the same, it's the same architecture. It's one file shared, and I understand in multi-file. Please confirm.
Yes, we have a BIM file, a BIM server. Now it's called a BIM cloud, and one file that can access, everyone can access that.
Does it sync with the BIM server? Sergi?
Yes, it's still always it's a multi-file environment and multi-file cloud system.
Okay. Strength and weakness of this collaborative system, in your opinion? Short. 1 or 2 or 3 things.
Fast network.
Strength, fast network, and disadvantage, weakness. You see some? If you don't see no weakness, That's okay.
No, there's one weakness that most of people don't understand, that they work with wireless Wi-Fi. It's not good for this kind of BIM cloud server. You need a strong. You don't need, it works, but it works better. It works.
Okay, it's a little weakness. It's on the part of the weakness, not on the part of the strength.
Yeah, but it's on the weakness of the architecture or of the speed of the network.
Yeah.
If the Wi-Fi starts growing with
I
the speed, then it's okay.
For sure, for example, in some countries there is no constant or fluid internet, and can be really a problem to model and to choose a system, and that's one point.
Yes.
Sergey?
Strength for me is the speed when working in collaboration with others, because as you participate or in small parts of the project, then it's not so much needed a big performance of the speed of the network. Of course it is needed, okay,
but short strengths and weakness, because we have a lot of items.
Okay, strength is
What
efficiency.
is strength and what weakness did you see? Or
Yes, and weakness is skills to understand how it works in a multi-file system.
okay, the curve is a okay.
Yes, it's
Okay, BIM servers. Which is your BIM server, or they used to be your BIM server? In please.
BIM server. Yeah.
Which is your BIM server?
It's BIM server. Now it's called BIM Cloud.
Okay, and yours, Sergey?
in Allplan it's called BIM Plus.
BIM Plus. Thank you. No integration with a CD. Direct integration. We are not talking about just CD, because you are both. I asked you about the capabilities of OpenBIM next segment, but now CD integration, some CDE, a Connect, BPoint, Crocky, something.
But you're talking about information with exchanging, like OpenBIM.
Common data environment. Some integration, yes or no?
No. Or yes. Depends. If you have a
no. Common data environment is BioPoint, Iconex. There is a couple of them, but common data environment completely integrated. I don't know if it's possible, but it's a question. Okay. You don't know.
You don't know.
Okay.
In Allplan there's no integration with a own CDA.
No, it's only a question. It's not needed. The question is for all environments. Why is not so integrated with, with common data environment? That is the place where everyone, all of the people, all the stakeholders are there. Because in the environment, only the details and only reviews. Okay. Is role-based collaboration system? Which roles? I need two answers: yes or no, and the roles, please, or some example of the roles.
Yes, there are roles, and it could be like a BIM manager, a BIM architect, BIM modeler, whatever.
Okay.
You name
it. Thank you for the answers. Very clear.
BIM Plus is based on 3 roles: administrator, editor, and viewer.
Okay. Okay, thank you. OpenBIM. Which OpenBIM supports and which MVD, model view definition, the IFC is so wide. And then we are talking about most of the MVDs are architecture, mechanical, electrical, plumbing, and structure. You support IFC 4?
Yes.
Yes. And which MVD you support? IFC and which MVD? Architecture, mechanical?
Now with ArchiCAD 24, it supports all. MIP, MAP, and then architectural.
Some more?
Some more structural, of course.
Okay. Sergi?
Allplan supports IFC 2x3 and also IFC 4, architectural and structural MVDs.
Okay, but support IFC 4, no?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Classification and BSDD. BSDD is a Building Smart Data Dictionary, but we are talking about classification, omniclass, uniclass. There is the information classification is integrated and you can use in your system?
Yes, of course, and it's mandatory. You have to. If you don't use the IFC, don't work. So yes.
Okay. Sergi?
In Allplan, they are not integrated. You have to import them. So it is a step you have to do before using them.
But I understand that the information, the classifications are there, and then you can use and put there the right classification of the element.
No. You have to create your own catalogs for the different.
You need to build that.
Formats.
You need to build up the catalog. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. And thank you for the right answers, because the people need to know the right information, and then the strengths and weakness. And there is a lot of BIM managers and people that are well skilled like us that needs this information to decide with large companies or small companies. And this kind of accurate information and truly information is quite important. Thank you. Support the Open BIM Data Dictionary. That is one of the question. Yeah.
Yes. It's supported.
It's implemented. It's implemented.
Yes.
From which version? It's a curious.
2.0.
No. The build the data dictionary, okay, but in which version of ArchiCAD was implemented the BSDD?
I think it's on 2019 or 20.
And then it's connected with the BSDD, with the global database of the data dictionary.
Yeah, it's not connected directly. You have all the database there.
You have the database. Thank you. Sergi?
It is not.
It is not. Okay. It's capable. Your system is capable to work with renovation, rehabilitation projects?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Sergi?
Yes, we have specific tools for rehabilitation. Yes.
Yeah, and support design alternatives. When you work in the same time with certain alternatives, your system support that?
Yes.
Well, more or less.
Well, just work well, good. Not well, good.
Okay, and then you can evaluate the alternatives, Sergi?
Yes, you can do it as any software, but with a very normal way, just saving us process. No
big deal.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about properly the collaboration process. In your opinion, how is the collaborative experience in your system? Short answer, but not so short, but the experience of the user in collaboration, in a collaborative project. You work in collaborative projects and you know that. Which is, in your opinion, the experience of the user? It's good?
It's very good. Once you start to work with collaborative, you don't want anything more, because it just works very good and it's very fast.
Thank you for your answer. Short and clear.
Yeah.
Sergi,
the collaboration through BIM Plus, it's very easy, even if you don't know how to work with the tool. Yeah, it's very simple. Yes.
In the experience with the editors, I guess the BIM Plus increase the experience, the editors and the stakeholders. Everyone, yes. BIM Plus enhance the experience.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. It's evolving. It's quite better now than years ago. It's always increasing concept, not only performance. It's quite exciting. It's easy to set up collaboration roles and permissions, Claudio?
Yes, it's very easy, and you can do all this kind of configuration of roles, permission, who does this and who does that, no problem.
The BIM coordinator has an easy job.
Yes, an easy job. Yeah, very easy job. Yes.
Okay, Sergi, in your case,
the BIM coordinator has a not easy job for the Allplan users, but a very easy job for Allplan external participants.
I have a question for you, because I guess we are seeing the glass more empty than full. The question is, in Allplan, really, we need an IT manager, some guy from IT that don't know nothing about architecture, construction, building, or we need a BIM coordinator that has the skills needed to coordinate everybody. Because
no. It is an IT manager based on
for the collaboration process, even?
Nothing to do with Allplan. I mean, he has to know about users in Windows and passwords and accesses and firewalls and
permissions. Okay.
yeah, nothing to do with Allplan.
Okay. And then is role-based, as you say, an administrator, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Yes.
Some communication channel, I mean, instant messaging in the project. We are interested in the project, not in the environment. We are talking about something that is happening in the project. You have instant messaging for the projects?
Yes, yes. You just can send a message to a team member and say, just do this or do that.
Okay.
No instant messages in Allplan, but you have instant messages in BIM Plus.
But we are talking about BIM Plus as collaboration environment. Then
yes,
instant messaging, I guess, is in okay. No less than you have, no more than less than you have. Okay, BCF based, BIM collaboration format based. Yes.
Yes.
Sergi?
Yes, me too.
Open BIM then. I'm grateful to see that you match the expectations. Okay. Specific for each project, we're talking about the collaboration. I'm sorry, but because I already do this question is the channel is for the project, the instant messaging. I guess is available in both systems. And then in the operations phase, do the system is capable to handle design and construction cycles? I mean, when some happens that needs to be built, to be designed and built in a hospital that is changing from the first time, even it's not the process of handover is done months ago because it's starting to operate before to really has an as-built model. And then in operations, you guess your collaborative system is maintained, must be maintained and is working for these design life cycles in little pieces of the building. Is appropriate your ArchiCAD or your Allplan to maintain this kind of new constructions in the life cycle of the whole facility? If you need more,
I think the question is if you have changes and you change everything, and if you keeps the changes, the track of the changes.
My point is why to cut, why to stop, and why to avoid the use of your environment when you are in operations phase, because some operations, some construction, design and construction operations will be in further in the next future of a lot of facilities. We are talking about hospitality, we are talking about health buildings, we are talking about stadiums, we are talking about infrastructures. And then do you think that your system must be maintained and will operate so good in the operations phase? No problem.
As a facility management, no. It works with ArchiCAD works with many people.
This is not facility management. It's maintain the system for the further construction operations.
Yeah, for that it's no problem. It works fine.
Not difficult to maintain and to introduce new guys and new girls and introduce.
No.
The value of maintaining in operations phase.
No problem.
The whole collaboration, I mean, is easy to maintain and to introduce. Some guys go out, some guys go in. No problem, no big deal.
Oh, in the file, no problem. I thought it was a very complicated question. No problem. You can go in and go out. You have new users, no problem.
Well, when you don't use, you make an investment. The point is, from my point of view, I'm the host, and I need to explain to you. Operations phase, ArchiCAD, Revit, Allplan, Ecosyn, you do an investment in a lot of information that is well managed there, that are files, that are in ledgers, that are, everything is ordered there. And then you have a lot of operations. You change surgery spaces, you change a lot of parts of the experience of the people in health. You propose a new kind of attention to the clients, and then you change a lot. You change some furniture, fixture, and equipment, or you change operations, and then you are bothering the whole building. You need to manage all the operations, the materials, the construction, and then why we don't use in operations the environment. And my question for you is easy to maintain, and then is powerful and is beneficial and is profitable to maintain? That's the question for owners. Is profitable to maintain the modeling, collaborative modeling system in your point of view?
Yes. One thing that I invest a lot is telling to all my clients and when training is that you don't delete anything, you change it. You
maintain the whole system, and ArchiCAD and the BIM cloud, and everything is there and it's available. Okay.
Yes.
So you think the same, or?
Yes. As Claudio says, you don't have to delete objects; you have to edit objects. So you have the tracking information in the model, and it will be much easier to operate the model, because you don't have to. You didn't delete it; you just edited the first object. So it's easier to track.
Okay, one specific question about tracking, about collaboration, but tracking all the operations. We are going to security, how we secure and evitate and avoid sabotage or something like that. The RAFI profiles, who is responsible, who approve, who consulted, who is informed. This RAFI profiles is implemented as some kind of profiles in your system, some way.
Yes. You can
and want each other to.
Yes, check this, approve this. It's okay. Implemented.
Sergi?
We can. I mean, Allplan does not use
BIM Plus. No, we are talking about more the BIM servers. That is.
Yes, in BIM Plus, yes, you have the tracking of who has sent this file, who has reviewed, who has changed it, who has consulted, who has. Yes, in BIM Plus you have all the tracking.
Okay, so good for the managers and the team, and the legal questions that arise that are so important, especially in the United States, are quite important to have all the information, and then everybody is aware about the information is there, and then I guess everybody is more comfortable doing collaboration. It's a security measure to have that. Co-design. We are talking about the client. We are talking about reviewers. Some of the reviewers maybe are even skilled and are even inside the editors, because has the profile, has the BIM profile, the skills. But we are talking about the advantage of the design for the co-design. How do you share modeling process with clients and consultants with your system? We are talking about BIM server, BIM cloud, for sure, in BIM Plus.
We have a powerful tool that calls BIMX.
Okay.
They export the file, and you can view it and check it on a tablet.
Everyone can see in a tablet, or
everyone.
Sergi.
Yes, BIM Plus is the tool. I mean, BIM Plus is a web browser. It's a mobile app. It's a mobile for iPads, for Android. Anywhere you can consult and take data from BIM Plus.
Okay, I don't ask you about which is the system, because you are BCF, and then you have an image of the context. You are the position, the location in the project. You have the which is the reviewer, the identity of the reviewer, and then you have the comment, and then all the information in the BCF 2.0. I guess is the last version. I am in a little trouble now. Maybe another version in the past year, the COVID year. Okay, I was disconnected from the BCF edition, but I don't ask you about that because I know that the review is complete. The client or the review or the consultant or the stakeholder see the building, walks the building, and then see the situation, and then review the situation and tells something, even something good. Not only it's a problem. Oh, I like so much. Thank you. This is the review. Okay. And with other stakeholders, for example, for government, cities, how we deliver the project. I'm talking about renders, videos, and something like that. Not only the file that everyone can say. You have more for presentations. It's automatic, and you can see now with a render that you get in a little short time, one presentation?
Yes, just I thought you're talking about formats, but yes, the 3D
and renders and the capabilities to show.
Yes, yeah.
Or
very easy, and in the future it will be easier. You have a direct connection to Twinmotion and everything. It's
sorry, in virtual reality, the quality real.
Virtual reality, yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
High quality. Sergi?
Yes, the current virtual reality in BIM Plus is excellent. I mean, you don't have a super realistic photo render, but it's good enough to see materials, lightings, etc.
Okay, short answers. The owner's review are immediately delivered to the team. The question is a trap. Is we have files, we need to manage files, or is some integrated system? Is integrated or not integrated? We hate files. We hate paper more than files, but you know, we hate files and emails. Is integrated? Is direct? Whichever reason, go to the editors?
Yes, on the if for example, if you are on the construction or on site, you on the tablet, you just can draw something on the tablet, make some annotations, and send to the office.
Go to the team.
Yes, to BIM Cloud, using BIM Cloud. Yes.
Thank you, Sergi.
Yes, the same using BIM Plus.
BIM Cloud or BIMX? Yes. Sorry, Claudio. BIMX.
BIMX through BIM Cloud.
Okay, but for sure, BIM Cloud and BIM Plus. Sorry, Sergi.
Yes, BIM Plus is the only platform in Allplan. So in BIM Plus, you can see the model and create forms and issues and direct connect to the team.
Okay, and then we can lead this review to a specific editor or not?
Yes.
Yes, a specific editor.
Yes.
So good. Sergi?
Me too. Yes, they are going directly to the editor.
The editor or some editor, some specific editor that maintains the relationship with the owner.
Or the team, because anybody can.
The team. Okay.
Yeah.
But the question is, specific people assigned to client, reviewer, etc., or the team, the whole team, the people that must do the work. Okay.
We just put the name and the changes go to that guy.
Specific in the case of ArchiCAD, and for the team to work with this review in the case of Allplan.
No. I mean, it's BCF. So in BCF, you assign a responsible a destinatory person and
okay, the same then.
Yes.
Thank you. Run on a web browser, the system that is the collaboration reviewer. Run on a web browser, needs a special software, software as a service. Which is the solution? Which needs to be installed? Which devices? Talk about it.
Works on. It's based. It can be used based on website on a web browser. It's okay, and then the tablets, the mobile phones, no problem.
Okay, Sergi.
The same.
Okay.
Yes.
Are really clouds and software as a service, and then you have access to the information through an app. In the case of BIM Plus, it's the BIM Plus, and in the case of ArchiCAD and BIM Cloud, I understand it's BIM X.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Thank you. So good. We are going down this road so well, and people are understanding that it's well developed, a lot of maturity. Is my opinion. Okay. What do you think? User experience is good, easy, transparent. User experience. This system is the people enjoy to do that?
Yes, people have lots of fun working with ArchiCAD. Just simple.
The collaborative system. You mean BIM Cloud and okay.
Yeah. You can also send Easter eggs to each other. You can send some.
Okay.
Yeah.
People not only engage, are fans.
Sorry,
fans of the
yes.
process. Are enjoying, are like gaming. Sergi, you do the same?
Yeah, same. People are fan of new technology, so
are well engaged because the user experience is so well, and they say, "I have the power to do that." I mean, okay. Be clear. No files will send in the whole process we are describing. No files at all. It's a question. Claudio?
No files? What do you mean with no files?
No files. I have an access to an environment. I see my BIMX or my BIM Plus. I go to my mobile phone. I do the review and send. Files? No files.
No files. No files.
Okay, Sergi?
No files. No
To
files.
confirm. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. We need to confirm that. And that's one important point for the IPD that we'll see that is quite interesting for clients. Let's go to the third block. Now, short answers, especially because modeling and collaboration is more or less 60% of the presentation, okay? And 60, 65. And then we go to security. That is an important issue to buy or to subscribe a lot of licenses. And then the short conclusion is IPD and decision making. Okay, security. Security, I define as a host for you, to know which is the focus now, is the security of the data. Somebody that takes information from the project, steals information from the project, or somebody that is making a sabotage, or is destroying information, or is creating information and make somebody guilty about that. Controlling the information, security. For role-based system, if you have a role-based system and you have role-based system, how security works in your system?
That's a tricky question because you can you have a role to that guy and he just do this and that, but on reality this guy can delete things. It's work if you can build
can delete everything, all the project.
If yes, everyone can delete everything.
I guess that's
why you have backups. As a
multi-environment user, I guess it's not true, because in ArchiCAD, in the process, I know the process, you can assign 13 elements to one guy. The other has different, and only one guy or girl, it's impossible to delete everything.
Oh, okay, but if one guy...
Only for you to understand, I am BIM manager also, and you know,
if one guy has access to everything, it can delete everything. It can build, but it also can delete everything.
But the BIM coordinator no, because assign the elements.
Oh, okay, you can know with that. Yeah, but probably
okay, we understand.
Okay.
There are compartments. You can minimize the effects, no?
Yes.
But tell me, you can know how it is traced, and then I go with Sergi. Who destroys what? It's possible to know?
If you're asking me, yes. Yes, it's tracked on BIM Cloud.
Okay, Sergi?
Yes, it's also, as you can break down the project in different files, also you can select which user can work in which files.
Well, the BIM coordinator select, no?
Yes, so you need this is a very important part in Allplan, to have a very skilled BIM coordinator.
Okay. That's one of the points. I thank you, Sergi, for suggest that. We are not only destroying information because we are so the evil, and we are destroying because we are the bad guys. We are, we are not the bad guys, but we are bad guys because we are completely dizzy and we are a fool and we are doing the stupid things. And then, stupid things are worse than people that we are destroying something. Stupid things destroy so much and much more. And then for stupid destroyers or information and people that do stupid things, are the system has protection, or the protection are skills?
The protection, yes, you can back up hourly. You can back up 30 minutes. So at least you can lose 30 minutes of information, 1 hour of information.
But the awareness about security, about how information is destroyed, that is one of the weaknesses of the training contents, is not to explain, as you say, skilled people knows the right procedures and how system works. And then skills avoid a lot of stupid things that will happen and destroy information in hours, no?
Yes.
You are
Yeah, you can.
with me in that?
Yes, but as I said, if you destroy something, you can go to the backup, and backup is automatic. You don't have to do nothing. It's just BIM Cloud that is doing all the job.
Thank you. It's one of the arguments. It's done. Thank you, Claudio, for the backup question. Sergi, let's talk about also the backup question, like Claudio says. It's two different questions in only one.
Yes, this is a strength in Allplan, because you don't save files in Allplan. You just open and close files. And as a multi-file system, anytime you open a file, the previous file is saved and also created a copy of that file. So you have a double insurance for this kind of loose files or loose information.
One important question: IT specialist or expert there or not? In the case of Allplan, we know that is needed for certain tasks, but
it's needed for setting up the system. Once it's setting up, the new user can
then set up
work with no knowledge.
Okay, but I understand this continues, because if the team is changing,
the team is
this
changing,
guy must come in. In the case of the IT manager, if it's needed, the question is, we don't need for the process, but when security issues arise, we need an IT manager to manage all the thing of security. Is right in the case of ArchiCAD and Allplan?
No, ArchiCAD, no, you don't need. It's almost done. You just have to say more hours on more copies. The rest is done. You don't need.
Okay. No maintenance at all from people from outside the BIM team.
No.
Okay, Sergi.
Yes, as I said, if when the system is set up, then anybody can work and live and can. And the system is prepared and copies are created.
Your systems then to assure the people, to ensure that this is fantastic, are consistent, are solid, and then inside the system everything is by design, and the system are secure, and there's no problem, and their system to back up and to secure the system, no big deal. Okay.
Yes.
Local issues, work on internet. I guess if you work on a local network, this is not the right way to work with a lot of stakeholders. BIM Plus connects you to the rest of the world in the case of Allplan, and BIM Cloud is an internet solution.
Yes.
And then we have BIM Plus and BIM Cloud, no local issue. You think that the skills are important to prevent, minimize security problems? Your opinion about what is the investment in this kind of skills, and which is the return?
You are talking about
if you invest in a fair place. I guess I have a lot of skills in security. I learn from the best, and there is a lot of guidance there. I learned that. And when you use, this is fair that when you use these skills are needed and are important and save money and save time, but also money. You guess that these skills save money because of the mistakes, save money for the client?
It depends of the mistakes. You can go. The problem can be not in ArchiCAD, but in the security of the office. If you're talking about that security, okay, that's an IT question, and that's not for an architect with ArchiCAD. Okay, in that case, you need skills to do that. After that, you are in ArchiCAD. No, you just need nothing. Just need to work in ArchiCAD.
Okay, with the collaborative skills, no security enhanced skills needed.
No.
Okay, Sergi.
Yes, in Allplan, you must have IT skills for Windows security, but not in Allplan. I mean, users the same as ArchiCAD. Users just have to work.
Skills, and that's it.
Yes.
And collaborative skills also include this kind of work with the other, see the other, and then is kind of security skills, no?
Yes.
More or
yes,
less.
it's the core of Allplan. When you start working on a file, you see other files that other people are working on. So it's in the
supposed
system.
to be security training is supposed to be collaborative training. Okay, let's go to the cybersecurity. Okay, the attacks and the sabotage from outside, from the internet, from another agent that is trying to enter, trying to steal, trying to create some damage. Okay, or steal something, no damage, but it's still something. We are talking about the BIM will be the system for the information and the modeling process for facilities like nuclear plants, like military stations, like banks and federal reserves, and the gold and much more things, and security like pandemics or something like that, okay? And then it's quite important, the cybersecurity of the process. Sharing collaborative process data is secure in your system. Collaborative process, we are about the process of modeling.
Yes, you have to have a name, a username, and a password. So without that,
okay.
you cannot enter the project.
Okay, Sergi?
Same in BIM Plus.
Okay, encryptation. You use encryptation, which and where? Because we are talking about, I am working on internet, I am talking with BIM Plus or BIM Cloud, and it's all encrypted from my computer to the network and so on.
I think now at this moment, everything is encrypted.
Okay, that's the answer from ArchiCAD and BIM Cloud. Is
yes.
everything okay?
Yes.
Thank you. Sergi?
Thank you, Claudio. It's answered.
Yes.
Before you upload anything in the cloud,
and then the question is, of course.
Yes.
Okay. Do we need an IT expert in the team for cybersecurity? For this kind of process, we are not talking about breaches on local computers, like people that writes on, in a text in the wallpaper, write the password for ArchiCAD and the password for the email and so on, or even write at the desk or in a post-it in the screen. Okay, we are talking about not the stupid guys and girls. Okay, you need an IT expert for ensure this kind of collaborative process. No need.
No needed at all.
Okay, it's cheaper. Then your environments are cheaper than other solutions or the environments from elsewhere. I don't know if the false environments are so cheaper. Don't need IT managers, IT experts. Okay, cybersecurity means resources and expenses in the case of your systems. Some firewalls, some IT experts, computers. Firewalls now are more computers that are the firewall. Or not?
That's not outside of ArchiCAD. It's an office issue. You have to take care of that. So it could be ArchiCAD, could be
okay, but the question is, yes, cybersecurity on each of the editors that enter, that are modeling. But we are not talking about each editor security. We are talking about the whole security of the system.
The whole system is secured.
Secure. No need.
No
okay,
problem.
Sergi?
No need. I mean, you depend on the
firewalls,
of BIM Plus, but not
nothing. It's not really easy to hack itself.
Everything is encrypted.
The doors are the RH1, and you need a password. You need to use your Windows and install an antivirus in a firewall, and then it's our tip for the people. Okay, in the case of your role-based system, it's absolutely secure for cyber attacks. We are going the same way. It's only check.
Nothing is secure. You can go for that way. If someone wants to go to your phone, it will get there. So you have security, you have absolute security.
But nothing that has to deal with the system or the architecture of the system or the architecture of collaboration. From the
Okay.
point of view, Allplan and ArchiCAD can ensure that is free from cyber attacks in their system.
No, I don't put my hands on fire on that.
Okay.
You can't sure that.
Let's put out. Okay. I understand. Let's put out the people, because the people has the need to secure the system, and it's in the contract. From the point of view of the place that BIM Plus or BIM Cloud are, and the whole system on internet is secure to cyber attacks? Yes or no?
Yeah, it's secure. Yes. In this case, on where is BIM Cloud? Yes, it's secure.
And then, yeah, Sergi?
Yes, of course, BIM Plus is secure. Okay. How is secure? I don't know, but it's secure.
And then the breaches are in the people, in the stakeholders, and then can be minimized by people that can go there. And the question is, obtain information for certain guys that enter the project. You obtain the whole information. That's a point. You see the information and you get files, etc. One question from security: a guy enters and want to steal the information, the IFC information. It's possible to the publishing or the output can be limited to 13 people or it track it in your system. Is possible or not?
Yeah, you just send the BCF to or the IFC to.
But you can have the access or not to the publishing system, to the documentation system, and can cut this access.
Yeah, once you have published the documentation,
everyone can send IFC.
No, you can. You have rules. You have rules, and okay, you can save IFC. You cannot save. You can save on another format. No, you have rules. You just work.
Is can be limited, and the damage can be minimized.
Yes.
Sergi?
Yes, the damage can be minimized using specific users in the project. So nobody can use all the files of the project.
But once one project, one is editor and enters and you have a breach, everything can be stolen: the information, the plans, the layouts, etc.
If you have the permissions, yes, you can. Yes.
We are talking also with the software makers that lead your environment, because some kind of these issues are not the narrative, are not the question in the past years, but maybe now think about the owner, think about the contracts, think about security, and think about the responsibilities. No, and I guess we are suggesting some things that will be enhancements for the future. Okay, that's my point. As a host,
I think that most of the things don't have to do with the platform, but with the internet. I think everybody can steal your credentials to use BIM Plus and export all the projects you have in BIM Plus. And
you are saying that BIM Plus is hackable? I guess. No. Thank you. Is the debate
to get your credentials?
Yes.
The same credential of your
from I guess
your email or
some hand up for you. Is usually it's easier to steal and a stupid guy or girl the credential is still from elsewhere, mobile or something like that, or a phishing software, or you have the screen of these guys and you enter with a spy software and you get the credentials, okay, then I guess a breach in the security of the system.
Yes.
From my point of view, we are excessive in the question of security. The breaches are human beings. That is the 80%, 90% of the breaches in a system right now, I guess. With encryption and the cryptography, I guess is probably 90% of the breaches are people. Our strategy is to steal from people. Privacy.
Yeah, you have
an important question.
You have to be an expert, an expert to steal information in BIM Plus.
Well, more than an expert. A Russian hacker.
Yes,
I guess.
Yes.
A well-skilled in a farm, like in the Brexit. Sorry for the British ones. This is only a reference, and if apologize for the inconvenience of this comment. Okay, privacy. Where is the data of BIM cloud in BIM, in which country? Where is the data? In which legal system of your system?
That's private. I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you. It's private.
Okay.
I just can say you that's Google based. And then if you are, depends if you are in each country, then your computer goes directly to that.
Google Cloud. Sergi?
It's not Google based, but it's
a private cloud.
It's a private cloud in
okay.
some
in Germany,
German country.
In Switzerland, in Singapore, or elsewhere, in several places.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay.
And if he knows, he don't tell you.
you must tell, or you are
Let me check
you have a subpoena, or you will have a subpoena to do that. And I guess I guess don't mess with the clerks of United States. Believe me. We are talking about this kind of thing. And then I explained one interesting question. This question, Zoom. Zoom gives you the opportunity to get you to tell you where is the storage of this Zoom recording, okay? And where is the storage? And then says, you can define the region, even you can define the country. But you know, the laws are from the countries. Even in the European Union, you have 13 laws from privacy that are for the complete European Union. But you know, for a project in South Africa, or a project in Dominican Republic, or a project in Singapore, there is different kind of issues about privacy. And the privacy in Europe is quite complicated, and in the United States and in Canada. But you know, in Colombia, there is a good privacy laws, but it's not put on practice. And then there is low standards, and it's increasing day by day. But the standards of Europe, of the United States, or Singapore are so high. And then Zoom gives you the opportunity to define which is the country that you have the data there. And if the country, for example, the Virgin Islands are, or the Cayman, or the Bimini Island next to Florida there, or the Keys has, different privacy laws. If you go to the United States, California has the most restricted and complicated laws for privacy, but no Florida. Florida is in the middle. There is other states that has privacy laws. For example, Texas, that practically privacy laws are not really put in place. Okay. And it's a different kind of, it's like countries in the United States. States are like countries and are a federation. But from the point of view of Zoom, making the similarities to Zoom, you know now where are the data from your BIM server? Yes or no?
Well, I know it's close to me. For questions of speed, internet, it's close to me.
And then, but this Google Cloud, and you can know exactly which are the legal system of the privacy system. You can know.
No, I cannot.
You can't.
No, I cannot.
Sergi?
No, me neither. I don't know.
The same, no? This is not a question for us. It's a question for the makers. Because if you have a solution and you provide the service, you have some solution that is implemented by a BIM manager, and then the BIM manager the plan, and he or her or she decide where is the server. Is possible?
No, for ArchiCAD, no.
Are you sure?
To know.
BIM cloud is not possible in my own server. It's
yes.
Okay. That's why I asked you.
I thought you were talking about BIM cloud. Okay, you have BIM cloud and BIM cloud basic.
It's BIM cloud.
You have two kinds of BIM cloud. You have BIM cloud based solution that is stored somewhere, and you have a BIM cloud basic. The BIM cloud basic is stored on your computer. That you decide where you can put that.
And then, Sergi, from your system, there is a solution that is local but acts global, some kind of solution for privacy?
Yes, of course. You have a plan share for local storage, and then BIM Plus for
can be implemented. The system can be implemented at local level and you manage.
Yes.
The implementation, or even this system goes to a server, but this server is controlled. It's under some law. For example, you have your server on, for example, in the case of OVH, the case is in France or in Canada, and even in Canada or in France, where? And
in their own servers. Yes, you can have your yes.
Trust me. That is one of the questions that is more important for the companies to decide how go in a project in any way, and the owners need to secure their back, because this is a problem of privacy, and the owner is the owner of the data, but not the owner of everything that is there. There is value there from the stakeholders that is only part of the work and is partially or temporarily part of the work and is information coming from stakeholders, and then you are as the custody of the information. But both systems are secure, working, modeling, collaborating, and are secure in the cybersecurity, are so good. And then only privacy issues are arising, but in the future we need to control. We need to tell Graphisoft and Nemescheck and others to put the servers and the information of the servers and decide. The client decide, and the BIM manager, and the client decide where the client needs the information to be there. Okay, that's the question. Let's go to the last section. Only 2 points, but several short questions. Ecoefficiency is the process to evaluate at the same time time, cost, and energy. All is transforming. In fact, all is transforming is changed to cost, to money, carbon footprint, the energy consumption. We are not talking about water waste or water management or other sustainability questions. We are talking about most of all of energy, heat or cold. Okay, but we are going to analyze the 4D in your system. Claudio, 4D in your system, time in your system, how you manage in your system. You have?
We have, but we don't use it. You can always use the others.
Yeah, you don't use it, the 4D directly.
Yes.
Sergi?
No, we don't have 4D in Allplan.
Okay, 4D solution, just to use, or one or two external third-party applications. I guess via OpenBIM, I guess via interoperability. Which is the solution that is more often used by your users in ArchiCAD?
Oh, there are lots of solutions.
One or two suggestions.
I will not say names because I don't want to be impartial.
Okay.
Because I'm talking about you have.
Yeah.
You are talking about Portugal. You're not thinking about this just in one country. Okay. There are lots of countries, lots of enterprise. So I will not.
But in your experience, these third-party applications operate through OpenBIM. So good.
Yes. Good and very efficiently. Yes.
Okay, Sergi.
Yes, also via OpenBIM. Yes, I have.
But which applications? Some of them. You used to use, for example, Synchro. You are
the most known,
an international expert in Synchro. Okay, that's the opportunity.
Yeah, most of the people use Navisworks thinking that they are using a 4D system, and it is not. So
okay, but 4D, some two solutions that is more often used by your users in Allplan.
For 4D, the most known solution could be Synchro for 4D.
For 4D.
Not for just for the visualization, but
okay. OpenBIM. 5D, cost, which is the solution that is integrated in the system, within the system. Yes or yes, and which is the solution?
Yes.
Integrated.
Yes, it's in ArchiCAD. You can have the cost in ArchiCAD.
Which is the name of the app or the system? ArchiCAD has itself cost evaluation. Okay, yes. Sergi?
Yeah, we can add attributes in Allplan, and one attribute can be a cost, but it has
I see everything is
a budget application for that. So you have to export the model or the data.
okay. And then 5D, Claudio says 5D integrated, and you say third party through OpenBIM.
No, it's okay. Attention on one thing. Sergi has reason on this question. This okay. I can have in ArchiCAD. I can have inside of any BIM software, but most of the people don't use it. They have all their own tools.
And
they are better. They work better. Okay.
If you know which is the tool that is more often used by ArchiCAD users for budget, for code. Okay. Let's go because there is a lot of things.
Yes.
Okay. And then 7D energy evaluation inside have one or not, and which is?
Yes, and it's called eco design.
Okay, Sergi?
Yes. Not sustainable, but energy. Yes, it's called energy. Yes, it's called integrated. It's called E3 3000.
And then we have more or less with third party, OpenBIM, etc. We need to define the process of interoperability, and if the process is done every day or how must be done, because we need to decide the cost for the client and which is the cost of the construction, the cost of the operations. That is the 2E index. We evaluate not only the construction, but the operations, 25 years or 30 years of the maintenance and the substitution and the decisions. For decision making, the client has the 2E index, and then your environments with other softwares or itself is capable to deliver 4D, 5D, and 7D information for the owner. And this is a confirmation. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. And then goes to the last question. And really, is this the last question? No. I have a lot of the question for the IPD. I have a lot of questions here, but finally, in the past BIM one-on-ones, I decide only to ask you some question. Is your environment with all of these things capable to deliver IPD, integrated project delivery, early design stage design with everything, all the stakeholders in all the life cycle for the owner? In your opinion, you can stand a little bit and you can have a little debate about that. IPD, that's the question, that's the whole question.
You can share everything. OpenBIM and IFC, it's the major that can send everything to the owner, and you just to compile everything.
All in the early design stage. Confirm it.
Yes.
All the team, or everybody together with the co-design of the reviewers, because you have co-design. I guess I'm talking about now about ArchiCAD, but that then confirmed with Allplan. And then you deliver early design stage, no big deal.
No big deal.
Okay, Sergi?
Also in BIM Plus, you can start working with BIM Plus and sharing information, models, data, forms, issues, everything from the first beginning, from the first wall you design. You get in touch with your customers, your third parties, participants, etc. So yes.
Okay, I guess everything is ready for the IPD. We analyze on all BIM one-on-ones. One question: you have experience that the clients is using or you are integrated with IPD, declared IPD projects? You have some experience, or you work sometime in some project that is IPD?
No, here.
No, somebody.
No, here, no. In Singapore, yes, there are lots of ArchiCAD.
You work on this kind of projects, IPD?
In ArchiCAD, in Singapore, yes.
Okay. Give us some insights about that.
Some insights I can't give you because it's my client. I can
no insights about the process, not about the client. if works good, if the product enhance and the incentive of you do a right job, the collaboration is intense and works with your environment.
Yeah, it works. You just have
The
to
owner,
start
the owner is happy
sharing.
and has benefits. See
Yes.
the benefit.
There's when you start to share, you don't stop. But the problem is that I can see for my clients is that the sharing process is very complicated. This is mine. I don't want to give it away.
Okay.
That's a problem. Okay. That's why they have not my client.
Collaborative culture, no?
Yes. There's some. No, I have 2-3 years of building this.
But you know,
concepting this. I don't want to share with everyone.
Can ask you something? A question is there are these companies or these sharing agents, these stakeholders, these participants are well implemented on BIM. You see that? Know the methodology, know how it works collaboratively, or are integrated in the project and has no idea about the collaboration? You miss something there.
No, I have. There are lots of people that's asking me, Claudio, I need to deliver a BIM project. What I need to do?
Little BIM. Yeah.
What I need to know? What I need to do? I just say nothing. You just work on BIM. You're already a BIM user, so you just need to deliver the process, save as an IFC, and everything goes. No problem.
I'm not sure if I am. In my opinion, I guess I'm not with you. The collaborative culture need to be explained and tested and proven. And,
yes.
and you know, you are a collaborative one. I know because we have a relationship for years, and everybody knows Claudio Lima, and then knows that the collaboration is on your mind always. Like in the case of Sergi. Sergi, I will open with you because I am only the host. You are the important guys here. And what do you think about that and your experience with IPD or this kind of collaborative culture issues?
Since about 3 years ago, when BIM Plus was released for Allplan users, was a very good news, because it was difficult to share projects, models, opinions, reviews, and everything with known Allplan users, but customers, subcontractors, and other stakeholders, right?
But so, IPD, you have experience that is beneficial. The experience is
yes, and
IPD, you always work with IPD.
Yes, and it's a marketing tool. Maybe Claudio will tell you about it. When you are not just an architectural office or structural office, but you have the system prepared for the customers, for the owners, for the subcontractors to participate and to get the information they need. Not all information, but information you want to publish. Then you have the very good infrastructure to make all the people inside the BIM process.
But not just so often. What you see is people, and is unknown, the IPD, and the owner don't request IPD. Or
they don't request IPD, they request BIM, because they start knowing what BIM is.
Okay, and then owners don't know that IPD is the methodology. The BIM is only the modeling system, the technology, the methodology is the whole POP concept now, because it's POP. It's a lot of people working there.
Yeah, many owners ask, I want an architect to have this project on BIM. Maybe they know what BIM is, or they heard about BIM, but when you propose your offer, they understand and they want to participate from the beginning. Of course.
Yeah. One last question, because it's quite interesting to talk with you, and I guess we make a debate about that from the modeling point of view and the relationship with clients, with your expertise all over the world, okay, in global projects. But short term, well, not so short, but everything is okay in technology, in methodology, in the teams, skills, etc. is prepared for the IPD for the owners. We can ensure the owners everything is really is ready for you for the IPD if you request IPD.
I think so. It's just a question of mentality. You have to change. You have to.
Our mentality of the owners, because the owners only need to ensure that this is possible.
No, it's all not
That's my
just
point.
the owner. It's the whole team member, the whole teamwork, all the people in the process need to know, need to share, because otherwise, if you don't share, you don't have IPD.
Okay, the owner needs people to discipline the people, to get the people straight on the interest of the owner. Okay, but everything is there. People, skills, culture, technology,
yes.
cloud. Okay, Sergi?
Yes, normally the owners rely on a project manager, which is the contact with the editor. So yes,
Is ready?
if you show that you have the tools and BIM Plus is the value for the IPD.
But short answer that I guess this is okay, but short answer.
Yes,
is
yes.
Allplan environment and system and technology prepared for the client, for the IPD?
Yes, yes, it is.
For sure. Okay, that's the conclusion. And always is the same conclusion, I guess. Thank you, guys. Different system, but deliver IPD. And see you in the next event of BIM One-on-One. And thank you for giving expertise to the rest of the people to create this awareness that create value also for the clients. Thank you, guys. See you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.